Hey vlog! I meant to film an interesting intro yesterday, but that didn't really happen because I'm a bit technologically inept, and I was tired, and so I didn't have time to film it yesterday. So it's like 3:10 now, and I'm gonna have lunch, which I know is probably really late for some of you, but this is when I normally eat. And I have some pasta, spinach, and chicken. And I think I'll read. I was gonna go outside for lunch, but now it's spitting out, and I don't really want to be in the rain and the wind, so I'll just eat inside. So I just finished lunch. It was pretty solid. And I did read. I read They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I'm about 40 pages into the book, I think. It's really good so far. I really like the writing style. Um, So it's 7:45, meaning that I have not vlogged in 4 hours, and honestly, that's okay, because you didn't miss much. I talked on the phone with my friend for a while, and we made some bingos together. I made myself some tea, and that's about it. So you might be wondering if I've actually done anything during Coronacation, because this vlog kind of indicates that I haven't, but I promise I have. I've been doing some stuff like drawing. I figured it might be interesting to do a sketchbook tour of what I've drawn so far in Coronacation. I only have one drawing in this sketchbook from Coronacation because the rest are from creative journals, but it's this one. It's a to-do list I made that is also a color swatch for markers that I had not tried out before. They're kind of like brush tip Crayolas, and then I just did fancy fonts in it. Alright, so this is my next sketchbook. This is where I did a majority of the Coronacation drawings, so I will show you those. These are some ballpoint pen drawings I did. I think it's interesting to see how much color affects the mood of a piece. Had I used a more calming color like blue, it probably would have looked more curious, but personally I think the eyes look, a little frightening. Bit of manic desperation. Same goes for the lips. I find them unsettling because they're green. And I don't know about anyone else, but my parents told me that if I didn't brush my teeth, that they would become green and fuzzy, like moss, which is nasty. And that's what that makes me think of. On this page, I did more ballpoint pen drawings, did a bunch of hands. That one was my favorite, and that's why I highlighted it. Some dumb birds. That's a picture of my friend. But I gave up on the face because I didn't want to do that in ballpoint pen because it was a pretty thick ballpoint pen tip and I didn't want to ruin it. And then you can see some drawing ghosting through the back, and so next ones I did were blob doodles. So I just did a random blob in a Sharpie and tried to make a picture out of it. So we've got a rabbit, a bird, a fish, a guy in a sombrero, a race car driver, a dancer, an angel, an axolotl dragon thing. I don't know, not important, but, teal blobs made me think of Perry the Platypus, because he's kind of a blob, and I just felt the need to draw him. That teal is perfect Perry color. And then that's from a phone conversation where I was just doodling offhandedly, and I really liked it, and I thought it was cute, so I pasted it in. On this page, I did this one in Crayola pencil. It's taken from a big North American bird encyclopedia, I think. I want to say it's pronounced yellow-throated vireo. That might be wrong, though. And then here's just some circles, because I wanted to blend in Prismacolor. That's it. There's no meaning behind it. They're just circles. Here's a to-do list, and it's shimmery. I don't know if I can get the camera to pick up. Ah, there we go. And then continues over here, and the shimmery color made me think of a mermaid, and I wanted to draw one, so I did. And then the stuff at the top is just some doodles I did after I was cleaning the Copic markers, which I used for the hair. And it made me think of flowers. And that kind of looks like a topographic map, I guess. And then final page in this sketchbook is just some bricks and hexagons. That's the shape of the mermaid that I just didn't want to fill in with ink in case it bled through. I just wanted to do some patterns just to relax. Okay, so technically I've got one last sketchbook spread, and this is as good as it's gonna fit, because currently my camera setup is my phone attached to a bendable lamp, with a watch and a paper towel roll to make sure the lamp does not fall over with the weight of my phone. A 10 out of 10 professional camera setup. It's worked pretty well so far, but I cannot adjust it. So, again, drew some ballpoint pen hands. I highlighted my favorite. These were more like warm-up ones, and then I'm pretty proud of that one. This one's decent, but I was definitely getting burnt out because I know I had been drawing for like 2.5 hours without a break, and it was like 9:30, and I wanted to eat dinner, so I think I just kind of gave up on that one. So, this has been quite the trip, but thanks for coming along for the ride.